Good afternoon everybody, or morning whenever you're watching this. Andy, Forest Team Runner here, out in the beautiful Forest of Dean for week 13 of this half marathon training series. Now, this week is the first week of phase 4 in the plan, the taper. I don't know why I did that. Phase 4 of the taper is how it should have been. And that means one workout a week, which is welcome news considering my work is so mad and this running has taken its toll, shall we say. I'm feeling the effects of a busy work-life balance and trying to fit this running plan in and getting all these miles done. And I actually thought today I'd come out and do an up-tempo run. James couldn't make tonight, which is when we'd normally run, so I thought, oh sod it. I didn't feel like an up-tempo run, and that's not on the plan. I just thought to myself, I'm not sure about one workout a week, 4 weeks out from the race yet. I normally do that 2 weeks out, not 4. But the way I'm feeling, I'm welcoming a break. I really am. Running at over 8-minute mile pace, you know, we're taking it easy. So today is Thursday, you'll be seeing this on Friday. Today's an easy run, I'm going to do 8 miles today. But before we go any further, let's rewind 2 days to Tuesday night's workout that we did do with James and see how we got on. Good evening. So we are out Cinderford Industrial Estate again. For all you track athletes out there that live on the track, we live on this industrial estate. Tonight's workout we have celebrated over the weekend because we are now down to one workout a week. We are starting the taper slowly. I think this week on the Thursday I'm going to do a bit of up-tempo work. I want to keep things still fresh. I'm not used to tapering this early 4 weeks out, so I'm still going to do a little bit, but it's not going to be much. Tonight's workout is 3 by 5 minutes at threshold pace with a 1 minute standing rest, so effectively just shy of a mile. And then for both of us, don't be an idiot. And then 3 times 3 minutes at interval pace, so just over 800 meters, and then 3 by 400, so it's effectively going from longer distance down to shorter distance. It's about 27 minutes I think we worked out of work in there, some rests, and we're going to get it done because it's blooming cold. It's been snowing here today. It's the first day of the year that I am wearing my leggings. It's that cold, but I'm not going to give you the privilege of showing you because you know,
watch my video.
It's a PG video. I don't want it to get racy. So yeah, let's get on with it. I want to get home. I've got a lasagna sat in the oven at home that I want to eat. Job done. So let's crack on. I'll take you with me, update you through in between the intervals. Let's do it. Okay, so really sorry, could not record in between this 5 minutes. 1 minute rest isn't enough. Anyway, those 3 5 minutes are done. Onto the 800s. Okay, I still can't film in between reps, so filming in between sets. That's the 3 by 3 minutes done. Now for the 3 400s. I am on the struggle bus. I'm not gonna lie, that last 3 minutes was really tough. So we're gonna recover and get these 400s done, and then we'll talk about how the results are. Okay, so I completely underestimated that workout. That was so tough. So I was going to tell you the distances I ran in those times because it was a time-based workout, not a distance. Bar the 400s. So many cars tonight. So in the first 5 minutes we ran 0.86 miles. In the second 5 minutes we ran 0.85, and then the third one 0.86. So it's nice and consistent, bearing in mind we started on a minor downhill. As you know, this industrial estate has kind of uphill lips either side, so we started on a more downhill one, the first one and the third one, so that's cool. And then the first 3 minutes we ran 0.53 miles, which is great, just over 800 meters. 0.53 again, 0.52. I could tell that because I really started to tire then. And then the 400 meters we did 116, 120 and 118. So overall a solid workout, slower 400s, but Do you know what, guys, that was so tough. I'll say it again, I totally underestimated this workout, but it's done. The one and only one for the week is done. So 2 miles cool down, go home. Okay, so that kind of sums Tuesday's session up quite well, I think. Physically, the 1k reps were the toughest, especially the 10s, but we'd mentally prepared ourselves for that. And as James rightly said to me last night, we were prepared for a taper and it was going to be easier, and actually it wasn't easier. Hold on, let me stop. It'd be easier than you getting seasick. So obviously, from a point of view of, if you go out and did 10 400s, to keep that same consistency, you have to work a little bit harder by the end. Obviously, if you want to run 130s for 10 400s, then by the end, the last one, you're working a bit harder to maintain that pace. Well, in this workout, obviously, 3 by 5 minutes at threshold, 3 by 3 minutes at interval, 3 400s, you not only have to maintain your pace, but you have to speed up. And that was, it broke me. It was the worst I've been in a training routine this cycle, like worst at all. James will vouch for that. I was just in pieces by the end, and I was done by the middle 3 minutes, but you know, we know for next week we might be in a taper, but actually all it means is we're scaling back the workouts are still tough, and next week is 5 by 5 minutes. That's 25 minutes worth of work. Last night was 28 minutes. So although the work's getting less and it's just at threshold pace, it's still going to be a tough workout. It's effectively 5 mile reps, but just in the pace I've been doing them, a minute less. Other than that, it's still 5 mile reps. So next week I'm going to go in a lot more mentally prepared. But anyway, that's how Tuesday's session went. We'll keep plodding on, and then we shall get on to lessons that I've learnt over last week and this week. There he is. Are you stopping? Are you going?
I'm going.
Don't stop for me, mate, because you know that's what friends do. They just run past you and carry on with life. Who needs friends? Okay, I'm going to explain this in as quick and sensible manner as possible because I waffle a lot, but lessons we've learned. So if someone came to me and said, hey Andy, I'm going to run 3 speed sessions in a week, what do you reckon? I'd look at them and go, no, don't do it. But guess who did do it? Idiot here. So what happened? Well, we swapped our Thursday threshold run last week excuse me, with our easy run, so we could run the Lisry 8 on the Sunday. So there you go, 8 miles, big threshold session. Tuesday night, VO2 max session, jumped back in the plan. Effectively what I'd done there, stopped the easy in the threshold around the week before, so my normal Tuesday and Thursday session had moved to Sunday and Tuesday. And then what did Idiot go and do? A 20-minute tempo run on Thursday night. Now, I can't run all this. So I basically did the 3 workouts, and on that tempo run, it was horrific. I ran loads slower than normal. I felt like rubbish. And I think as a cause of that, I'm not 100% sure, but we then obviously went out on Saturday, ran 20 miles easy. Felt really good, by the way, on that. You know, I knew that I'd worked hard on Thursday, and I knew as soon as I finished that Thursday one, that was the stupidest thing I could have done. And what I should have done is taken Tuesday easy, the run after a race, and then Thursday I would have had the choice to have done the VO2 or the threshold. So anyway, hold on. Sorry, running again. Massive group of cyclists went past, sorry about that. So yeah, what I should have done is taken that Tuesday easy. But anyway, it didn't. Went out and ran the Saturday long run, got to 19 miles. If you watch my long haul endurance review, I mentioned it then. I really faded at mile 19, really struggled. We did a lot of elevation, and last week was just in itself a massive week. Not only did we do 50 miles, which I can do anyway, it's not a biggie, but it's the amount of elevation and everything we did with it, and the volume of workout. So really stupid on my part, which meant that this week's session at Chris ended up being on the treatment table and not doing the work that I should have been doing. So I'm really annoyed at myself, but we make mistakes. That was bad judgment on my part. I will never do that again. I will never run a session straight after a race, and if I do, it will be the only session of the week I certainly won't run to. So yeah, lessons learned there, boys and girls. We're all human, we all make mistakes. That was my one, thankfully to no real detriment, and I'm obviously out running with no injuries, thankfully. But there we go, on for the lesson book. So how are we finishing off this week, guys? Good. I think taking today easy, even though I said on my Tuesday night try and do something up tempo. I said at the beginning of this video, obviously I know I'm saying this after when that was recorded, but I knew as soon as I finished that workout that I wouldn't be doing anything today. And taking it easy today, doing what I'm told, doing what I should be doing, setting the body reset. I definitely need to mentally check out of this plan. So tonight I'm just going to sit down, have a beer, eat rubbish. I've got a rest day tomorrow. I just need to get some easy miles in, enjoy the easy miles in the forest, in the trails, get out of this dark running, and yeah, hit Saturday on a nice flatter long run and clock about 40 to 42 miles. That's going to be ideal. So I'm pleased that in all of what happened last week, it's turned out okay. It was a mistake on my part, but we're being sensible now. We've recovered well, body's feeling good. Even though I was tired before I started this run, this easy run has gone surprisingly well, and I'm feeling good. So there we go, that is week 13's roundup for you. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. 3 more weeks to go after this, and we will be hitting the Newport Half Marathon hard. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we are nearly at 500 subscribers, which is amazing. So any sharing with your friends would be much appreciated. So anyway, guys, I shall see you next week for more running videos. Till then.